Imagine commanding armies that stretch across continents, striking fear into the hearts of empires, only to face a dramatic downfall that echoes through history. In this video, we delve into the captivating stories of legendary military leaders whose rise to power was nothing short of meteoric, and whose falls were as dramatic as their conquests. From Alexander the Great's relentless pursuit of world domination to Napoleon Bonaparte's fateful invasion of Russia, these leaders reshaped the world through their strategic genius and unyielding ambition. But what led to their ultimate decline? Why did their empires crumble? And what lessons can we learn from their spectacular rises and tragic falls? Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for our future updates. Let's start. 6. Genghis Khan, the founder of the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan, born Temujin in 1162, rose from humble beginnings to become the founder of the Mongol Empire, the largest contiguous empire in history. His leadership was characterized by his ability to unite the Mongol tribes and his unparalleled military strategies that brought vast territories under his control. Genghis Khan's rise was driven by his ruthless efficiency and adaptability in warfare. He employed psychological warfare, superior mobility, and innovative tactics that allowed his relatively small forces to defeat much larger armies. By the time of his death in 1227, he had laid the foundation for an empire that would continue to expand under his successors. His fall, however, is more about the eventual decline of his empire, which, despite its initial successes, began to fragment after the death of his successors. The vast empire, stretched thin and challenged by internal divisions and the complexities of ruling diverse cultures, could not maintain its cohesion, leading to its gradual decline. 5. Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar was a pivotal figure in Roman history, whose leadership led to the end of the Roman Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire. Born into a patrician family in 100 BC, Caesar quickly rose through the political ranks, eventually leading the conquest of Gaul, which brought him immense wealth and popularity. Caesar's rise was characterized by his ability to turn challenges into opportunities. His crossing of the Rubicon in 49 BC, a direct challenge to the Roman Senate, ignited a civil war that he ultimately won, leading to his appointment as dictator for life. But Caesar's fall was as dramatic as his rise. His growing power and the perception that he aimed to become a king led to his assassination on the Ides of March in 44 BC. His death plunged Rome into another series of civil wars, ultimately leading to the rise of his heir, Octavian, who became the first Roman emperor, Augustus. 4. Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte, born in 1769 on the island of Corsica, rose from modest beginnings to become Emperor of the French and one of the most brilliant military leaders in history. His early military campaigns in Italy and Egypt brought him fame and power, and by 1804, he had declared himself Emperor of the French. Napoleon's rise was fueled by his exceptional skills as a strategist and leader. He reformed the French military and implemented the Napoleonic Code, which influenced legal systems worldwide. His greatest triumph came at the Battle of Austerlitz in 1805, where he defeated the combined armies of Austria and Russia, cementing his dominance in Europe. However, Napoleon's fall began with his ill-fated invasion of Russia in 1812. The harsh Russian winter and scorched earth tactics devastated his grand army. The subsequent defeat at the Battle of Leipzig in 1813 and his eventual abdication in 1814 marked the decline of his power. Though he returned to power briefly during the 100 Days, his final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815 ended his reign and led to his exile on the island of St. Helena, where he died in 1821. 3. Hannibal Barca. Hannibal Barca, born in 247 BC in Carthage, modern-day Tunisia, was one of Rome's most feared enemies. Known for his audacious crossing of the Alps with war elephants during the Second Punic War, Hannibal brought Rome to the brink of destruction. Hannibal's rise was marked by his brilliant tactics, such as his victory at the Battle of Cannae in 216 BC, where he inflicted one of the worst defeats in Roman history. For over a decade, he roamed Italy, defeating Roman armies and threatening the very heart of the Republic. But despite his successes, Hannibal's fall came due to the strategic resilience of the Romans, who avoided direct confrontation and instead targeted Carthage itself. Hannibal was eventually forced to return to Carthage, where he was defeated by Scipio Africanus at the Battle of Zama in 202 BC. His subsequent exile and eventual suicide in 183 BC marked the end of one of history's greatest military leaders. 2. Erwin Rommel. Erwin Rommel, known as the Desert Fox, was one of Germany's most respected and effective military leaders during World War II. Born in 1891, Rommel gained fame for his leadership in the North African campaign, where his tactical brilliance earned him a formidable reputation. Rommel's rise was characterized by his innovative use of mobile warfare and his ability to inspire his troops. His successes in North Africa, particularly his victory at the Battle of Gazala in 1942, made him a hero in Germany and a respected adversary among the Allies. However, Rommel's fall came as the tide of war turned against Germany. His defeat at the Battle of El Alamein in 1942 marked the beginning of the end for the Axis powers in North Africa. Later, his involvement in a plot to assassinate Adolf Hitler led to his forced suicide in 1944, cementing his legacy as a complex figure who, despite his loyalty to Germany, opposed the Nazi regime's extremism. 1. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great, the King of Macedonia, is often considered one of history's greatest military minds. Born in 356 BC, he was tutored by Aristotle and became king at the age of 20 after his father, King Philip II, was assassinated. Alexander quickly set out to achieve what his father had dreamed of, the conquest of the Persian Empire. His rise was meteoric. Within just a decade, Alexander had created one of the largest empires the world had ever seen, stretching from Greece to Egypt and into the heart of Asia. His tactics, such as the use of the phalanx and his ability to inspire his men, became legendary. The Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC, where he decisively defeated Darius III of Persia, remains a hallmark of military genius. However, Alexander's fall came not from the battlefield, but from within. After years of campaigning, his once loyal army began to resent the endless wars and the blending of cultures that Alexander encouraged. His death in 323 BC at the age of 32, under mysterious circumstances, marked the end of his empire, which quickly fragmented among his generals. His ambition, which had driven him to the pinnacle of power, also sowed the seeds of his empire's rapid decline. The stories of these legendary military leaders, Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar, Napoleon Bonaparte, Hannibal Barca, Erwin Rommel, and Genghis Khan, illustrate the delicate balance between ambition and downfall. Their rise to power was often as much a result of their brilliance and leadership as their downfall was due to their overreaching ambitions, the limitations of their strategies, or the changing tides of history. These leaders, despite their eventual falls, left behind legacies that have shaped military thought and history for centuries. They serve as powerful reminders that even the greatest leaders are not immune to the forces of fate, and that the line between victory and defeat is often razor thin. Their stories continue to inspire and caution. Thank you for watching. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content.